can see the fashion continues, and we were just moving from footwear into more fashion here at HSN. I'm Tamara Hooks, and I'm gonna be with you for the next couple of hours, and we're gonna be talking about some really great clothes that are going to usher you into spring. Now, let me tell you, in this hour, we've got nearly a full hour of Diane Gilman, and at the very end, we've got a really great set from Serena Williams that if you haven't picked it up yet, or maybe if you need another color, this morning would be a great morning for you to do that. But also, when you see Fashion Edit event price, today is the last day you'll get to enjoy that Fashion Edit event price. And it is a good day because we're celebrating and talking about the Nautilux fashion theme. So you're seeing it everywhere, just a nod to the open sea and the kind of sailor kind of trend, and of course the Nautilus kind of trend. You're seeing it everywhere in stripes, in the navies, in the reds, in the whites, in the crisp, great looks, and you're gonna see that throughout this entire hour of Diane Gilman. So I hope that you can join us. Remember, as we move into Diane Gilman and we talk about the jeans, we've sold over 7.5 million pairs of DG2 jeans and counting. And this might be the next one that goes, because what you're looking at right here is the sailor jean, very appropriate for our Nautilus theme. And this one is your super stretch, the rib knit at the waist, and that rib knit is gonna go around the back part of the waist, and then a little bit like along the sides. And then of course it's your sailor jean style in that it does come up a little bit higher, so you've got that great look there. We have it for you in chambray, which is the one that you see right here. Here is indigo, and then it also comes in gray, and if you wanted just that a really nice gray option. So we have all three of them, and you're gonna order them in your choice of extra small to 3X, and we also have them in petite, average, and tall inseams, which is always great when Diane can do that for us. So the petite inseam is 29.5 inches long, the average inseam 31.5 inches, which is our norm, and then tall is 33.5 inches. So if you have longer legs, if you're a tall lady and you really want a jean that can give you that look, that sailor look that does come up higher, so which is nice because it's a little bit different than what we've been seeing in jeans over the last several years. Remember that, you know, the low rise trend was very popular and still is in some cases, but if you are just kind of over the low rise, or maybe the low rise just doesn't really work for your body, and you want something that's gonna be really cool, really sleek, you've got it right here in this sailor style jean. And again, comes up higher, is nice and smooth. You've got the look of pockets along the front, but there aren't actually pockets in this jean. So everything stays nice and streamlined and slim. As Ingrid's showing you right there along that waistband, nice and streamlined. So you don't have any bulk. So if you are wearing something kind of fitted on top of it, it's not gonna bulk out. Or even if you tuck something in, it's gonna be nice and fitted right there. So it's super stretch fabric, which gives you that immense stretch and also that bounce back, that recovery. You've got up to 6 inches of stretch at the waistband, which means these jeans are gonna work for you. They're gonna fit even if you gain a little bit of weight. They even stretch up to 10 inches at the hips, and that's really good for a lot of us, myself included. We've got that it's a very innovative fabric. You've got the maximum stretch that you've got going on, and that's very important when it comes to a jean that you wanna feel comfortable in. Because it used to be that jeans were very, you know, rough feeling. These are not, these are nice, soft, they feel, you know, you can feel the cotton in the jean. It used to be that the jeans didn't give, so they either fit or they didn't. And if they fit, sometimes we had to still squeeze ourselves into them. But now the jean will actually stretch for us. So you've got 6 extra, and I'll show you right here, 6 extra inches of stretch in the waistband. Look at that. What you could do with 6 extra inches up here. 10 extra inches of stretch in the hips. So that means the hips, the behind area. If you feel like, you know, when you put on a pair of jeans, that's the problem area where it doesn't fit. Or if you are able to get into them, you had to squeeze into them, wiggle into them, and then maybe you felt like it kind of flattened you out. Or it just wasn't comfortable for you to be in, because a lot of times when we have to squeeze into jeans, they're squeezing right on back. And then you put them on and you feel like, well, I feel like they look good, but they don't feel good, and maybe they're kind of squeezing you a little bit more than, you know, than you want to be squeezed all throughout the day. But these are the kind of jeans with that super stretch fabric these are the kind of jeans that you can actually put on and feel good in. And they're as comfortable as your sweatpants. They fit well. They look good from every angle. And if you are gonna be maybe traveling this spring and summer, which a lot of people do, and a lot of times you'll see people traveling in jeans, these are gonna be a really great pair because you can sit on an airplane for a long time without them being uncomfortable, because you've got all that extra stretch along the waist and the hips and the thigh area. Or even if you're gonna be in a car for a long period of time, you're going on a road trip, these are gonna be a nice jean that you can sit for a while in as well. But remember, if you've been looking at these and you like the fact that these are a sailor style, you like that they come in, maybe you need a tall and it's hard for you to find talls, we've got them for you. Or maybe you like the fact that it's a super stretch. Know that today is the very last day of the Fashion Edit event prices, because we took $10 off of our regular price on this, and you can see it right there. We took $10 off of the regular price, and so you can get these home for 2 flex payments of about $24.95. But today will be the last day of these, if there are any left at the end of this day, because I will tell you there's only a few hundred. Chambray is the most limited of the 3. So chambray, here is indigo, and there's gray. And just so you know, gray, even the waistband on that is gonna be like a soft gray. On the indigo, the waistband is a deep blue, so it really goes. On the chambray, the waistband is a little bit more of a two-tone kind of look because the jean is lighter and the waistband is darker. But I like that look as well, and I see a lot of you do too, because chambray is gonna be the first one that goes. So, but today's the last day, because can you believe today's the last day of March? Can you believe that? Oh my gosh, where is 2016 going? It's going way too fast. Taxes are due in 2 weeks, just FYI. I haven't done mine either. but today is the last day of March, which means we've been celebrating our spring fashion edit since February. We did, we gave you a sprinkling in February. We gave you a lot of fashion in March. And now, since today is the last day of the month, it's also the last day of the prices that you see right here. So like I said, on this and everything that we have in this hour, that's a Fashion Edit event price, which I do believe is pretty much everything. If there are any left at the end of the day today, then the price will go up. It's just automatic. So if you want to try these out and you want to, maybe you need them in petite and you've been looking for a really great pair of gray jeans in petite, maybe in like a 2X or a 3X, we've got them. We've got them right now. That might not be the case throughout the day or even throughout the hour, but we do have them right now. And maybe, so just as a reminder, extra small to 3X, and we've got petite, average, and tall inseam. The petite inseam is 29.5 inches. The average inseam is 31.5, and then the tall inseam is 33.5. And it is always great that we have petites and talls, because if you are either petite or tall, and you don't have, and we don't offer that, then a lot of times you're out of luck. Some people think, well, if you're petite, you can just hem them. That's not always easy for people. And if you're tall, what are you gonna get extra fabric? That doesn't happen. So it's nice that you have them. And it's also nice that you have the basics, which are gonna be your indigo, your darker blue, and your chambray. Those are gonna be your basics. Gray is also a basic, but gray is also a color that not a lot of us have when it comes to jeans. And I just like it as an alternative, because when you see gray, to me, is just a very sophisticated color. It always has been, no matter what you see in gray. And I think for a lot of us, if we have gray pants, they're usually slacks, right? But if you have a gray pair of jeans, then now you can wear your favorite jean, your favorite silhouette with all the super stretch, and you get it in a color that is a little bit unconventional for your wardrobe and for your closet. I do see a lot of you calling in, and quite frankly, I'm glad that you're up with us. I know that it's early. It's either really early where you are on the East Coast, or it's really late where you are on the West Coast, however you choose to look at it. But in any event, I'm glad that you're up, because a lot of us, this is our time that I always like to say, this might be the only time that you have to yourself all day, before everybody else wakes up, before you have to get up and make breakfast for everybody and make lunches for everyone and get the day going. This is your time to do a little something for yourself. And in this case, you could pick up some really great jeans, the sailor style. Now remember, we've got them at $454,590. And right now, if you want the chambray, you don't want to wait too long on those, because we are losing sizes on that, and even on